Hi guys, and welcome to a Monday episode of Pete's Cookhouse. Like I mentioned previously, I normally do episodes on Sundays and they're on Sunday night so that you guys can enjoy it during the week. But yesterday, because of the job that I do, I'm a commercial driver, and one of the important things about uh, driving commercially is eating healthy, eating properly. And I always do my lunch the night before, and I always bring a lunch. I don't stop at truck stops or restaurants or fast food and stuff like that to get my lunch. I've always made my lunch from so many years that I've been driving. Right? I do my lunch,
Yes, you do.
and I get really creative.
Very, actually.
Very creative. To the point where this brings on this episode. I will be recreating the lunch that I did for myself today because it was something different, something new that I haven't done yet. And it was so good and so tasty that I wanted to redo it and show you guys how to do it. It's very simple, very easy, very tasty, and you guys are going to love it. So stay tuned. I'll get the stuff and we'll make my lunch. Okay? Alright guys, so we're back. So basically what we're going to be doing is a spicy mayo chicken sandwich wrap. There's a couple of ingredients to it. They're simple ingredients. Naturally, what I'm using is we had, over the weekend, we had chicken thighs on the barbecue. And there's a couple of leftovers that we had, and that's what I'm using for the chicken. Chicken thighs, the best thing you can get. Naturally, lettuce, iceberg lettuce, red onions, tomatoes, mayo, sriracha sauce, garlic powder, pepper, salt and pepper, tortilla that you're going to need, and butter. So first things first, we get our lettuce, and we will take the floppy stuff off. You know how I am about the floppy stuff. And you cut the desired amount of lettuce. Excuse me just a minute. What are you doing? Sorry, Spooky's in the bedroom and he's being stupid. So, alright. You don't need a lot of lettuce, it's just for one sandwich. Unless you're making like a whole bunch of them. But this is the amount that I need. And like you know, I like to cut it really, really thin, like hair thin. So you just go away, do that. You can, if you're not comfortable with a knife in cutting this way, you can always use a mandolin, or you can just do floppy lettuce if you want. It's really up to you. It's all going to taste the same. This is just my preference. So we cut the lettuce like this, as you can see. It's all like strands. And I always remove the big pieces. So, hi Jax. No, like lettuce. Alright, next thing, red onions. Why red onions? Because they're not as harsh as yellow onions, and I don't know, I like them better. I have this preference for red onions. So, and I don't need tons. I cut a slice because, like I said, it's a sandwich. You're not making a buffet. So, put that back in there. This is the stuff that we've used. Now, the onion, like I said, you cut it really fine. So I'll take the middle part out. And you cut the red onions into fine cubes, mince it, or you can just put it in like half cuts, half moon strands. Again, it's all what you desire. So small stuff. Like my wife's small.
Knew you were going to do that.
All right, now tomatoes. All you need is a couple of slices of tomato. You can dice it, but I find that if you dice it, you will lose the taste of the tomato. So I always like to have a couple of nice thin slices of tomato. All right, and I'll do. And this is the time that Sherman, the dog next door, actually starts to bark. So don't be worried if you hear like a dog barking like crazy. Yeah. So we got your tomato, you got your lettuce, you got your red onion. Put that aside. Now you're going to. Here I go. Yeah, okay, only need 2. So put that there. Okay, now your chicken. One of the reasons why I wanted to do it tonight, the show, is because I only have these 2 pieces of chicken left, and I was going to make my sandwich regardless, but I said I might as well show you guys how to do it. So, chicken thighs, cooked on a barbecue. They were seasoned. It's something that I will visit with you guys. We'll be doing it. But there's a couple of different ways you can do this. You can do it either in a crock pot, or you can do it on the barbecue like I did. Was it yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday. So just cut into strands because you're putting that on a wrap, and it will be a wrap. I'll be here all week.
Oh, joy.
Okay, so I'll put the stuff that I don't need away, and I'll be right back, and we're going to make our sauce, and after that we're building our sandwich, and we're going to wrap it, and we're going to foil it, and we're going to put it away for lunch tomorrow. I'll be right back. All right, guys, so we're back. We're going to make our sauce that's going to go in this nice wrap. And so first, mayo. You only need like maybe 2 teaspoons of mayo. It's only for the wrap. Now people are probably smart and they're saying this is not mayo. Well, it's not. It's actually Miracle Whip because I ran out of mayo. It still works. Whatever people say, it still works. Okay, so we got 2 teaspoons of mayo. I'm gonna call it mayo. And I put maybe, actually, sorry, 2 tablespoons of mayo. I'm going to do half a teaspoon of sriracha sauce because you all know how I am with hot sauce. But I do enjoy the taste of it. And that's, the thing about it. So, like that. Oh, that's a lot. Whatever. Okay. Garlic powder to taste. Dumb down the sriracha sauce. Pepper. Get more. Again, pepper to taste and salt to taste. You don't really have to add salt. Maybe like a pinch. Give this a good mix. And you have a nice little orangey kind of sauce, kind of McDonald's kind of looking. Now, the thing compared to mayo and Miracle Whip is that Miracle Whip has a little bit more tang to it, a little tanginess. So it's good, and it's still a very interesting sauce. Good tasting. Now the one that I did for my lunch today, that I ate already, I had mayo, but I ran out. for all intents and purposes. We're using Miracle Whip. Okay, so you want to keep your tortilla moist, and in order to do that, you butter it like any piece of bread. We use Becel because we're old and it's good for our health. Because butter is too salty. So you spread this butter, Becel, all over like this. And make sure you get it all over it. And also, like, it acts as a little glue when you're folding everything together. And it's really nice. Okay, now what you are going to be doing, we're going to be building this now. So I'm going to move this here, put this here, and what I do is dowel up here, dowel up here, dowel up here, and I spread it. Now I don't spread it throughout the whole tortilla. I just pick one side, and that's the side that I'm going to be rolling. So let me show you. So I'm going to be rolling my tortilla this way, like that. So I have the sauce here, and I got no sauce here. Why? It's because that's going to be rolled up, and all the good stuff's in the middle. That's my theory. It's a good theory, isn't it?
Not good.
What?
Not bad.
Not bad?
No.
Okay. So lay down your chicken. What? Lay down your chicken. Go to bed, chicken. It's late. Okay. It actually is late, especially when you get up early. It's like 7:30 at night. I normally do the shows like in the afternoon. Okay, so all of this is laid out beautifully. Then we do our lettuce on top, like this. Spread it all over your chicken, like that. Your red onions, grab that, and just sprinkle it a boot. A boot.
Mm-hmm.
This. Now you lay down your tomato over this, like that. Salt and pepper. Again, you see, always season your tomatoes. Can't go wrong with seasoning. But that's how, like, very important chef always seasons their tomatoes.
Dish.
Ish?
Dish.
Dish?
Season your dish.
Season the dish? Not that it needs any seasoning because it's damn good. Okay, so this is what it looks like unrolled. I'll try to get up. I know I have a crappy camera, but I will eventually invest in a newer camera. So because it doesn't focus properly. So as you can see, that's what it looks like. We are now going to roll it. And then we are going to wrap it. Because it is my lunch for tomorrow. So, in order to roll it, if you want to roll it properly, what I do is I grab the bottom and I fold it over what everything that you put in there. You grab the side where you put all the good stuff in, roll it on top, roll it tight, bring it towards you, and keep on rolling it until it sits properly. Like this. There you have it. You have your spicy mayo chicken wrap lunch thing. Now we're going to just foil it, and like that, I'll put it in the fridge, and I'm ready to go for tomorrow. So, foiling it, it's better to foil, and the reason why, here's another trick. Why don't you can say, oh, why don't you put it in a saran wrap or a plastic bag or a plastic container? The thing is, you want your wrap to stay tight, right? You don't want it to start flipping over and opening up. So you grab your wrap. You can tap it down, but place it on your foil. Bring your foil over, tuck it in, roll it once. Now the bottom end, fold it in so that when you're eating it, nothing drips out. And because I'm driving, by doing this, I know what's the top and what's the bottom. Like that, there's the top. I grab here, I unravel, and I'm holding my wrap and still working at the same time. So, that's my lunch. I got other components to it. What's that?
It's a wrap.
And it's, well, it's a wrap for you guys, but for me, I got other stuff that I have to put in my lunch. But again, thank you for joining me on this Monday. And I hope you enjoyed this. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Hit the notification button and hit the like. Smash the like, because the more you like and the more you subscribe, the better it is for everybody. So thank you for joining me, and I will see you next week. Have a good week.